Hello, and welcome to our Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play. Playing as Teklisa, one of our legendary Lords of the High Elves, we're going to play the Master Manipulator, using our diplomatic influence to poison relationships for our competitors in the race to harness the power of the Vortex. High Elves are a perfect fit for this playstyle. They have unique campaign mechanics such as Elven Espionage, which allows us to see the territory of anybody we trade with, as well as Intrigue at Court, which we will talk about later. As you can see, we're at turn 130, and we've turtled so far, avoiding too many costly conflicts. However, we've fallen behind in the race for the Vortex, so we must play smart to catch up. We've just started our next ritual, so we will need to keep some forces locally to defend our ritual sites from attack, as the Warband of the Eagle and Puppets of Chaos have already started their approach. Now, we do have our allies, the Spine of Sotek Dwarfs to our east, forming a shield on our eastern side against would-be enemies in the mountains. As we can see, they mostly like living in mountainous climate, which isn't suitable for us, so I'm happy to let them keep that land, for now. Our main nemesis in the race for the Vortex are our malevolent brethren, the Dark Elves, who are currently leading the race. Now, we could build and send a force north to slow them down, or we could use Intrigue at Court, a High Elf specific campaign mechanic, to drop a hornet's nest on their lap. We've already sent an agent towards Nagaron to keep an eye on our enemy, so we can see that the Norscan tribe Hmong are the perfect puppet for us as we look to manufacture a war abroad to halt their rapid progress towards their next Vortex ritual. If we open the Intrigue at Court menu, you can see that we can improve or decrease relations between any factions we have encountered during our campaign, using influence which is gained through events and completing missions. Hmong and Nagaron already dislike each other, but they are yet to wage war. Let's see if we can push Hmong over the edge and give Malekith a headache he wasn't anticipating. One of our agents, posing as Druki, stirs the cauldron of hate, fostering resentment between Nagaron and Hmong, with lies both white and dark. Now, over the next few turns, we should be able to see if we have made a difference. Our ally and brother Tyrion is in the Shadow Wood, very close to Malekith. Let's set a war coordination target and try and weaken the Witch King's forces. If we have a look at the strategic map, we can see that the Dark Elves are now fighting on several fronts. This should slow down their progress if all goes to plan. Now let's end the turn there and see if our meddling has worked. Today we're just going to skip the turns as we do have a lot to get through on this Let's Play. Oh, okay. Our Intrigue at Court has taken effect a lot quicker than we expected, and we pushed that relationship to breaking point. Hmong and Nagaron are now at war. Now let's have a look and see what we can do closer to home. We still have the Warband of the Eagle approaching from the south, and the Puppets of Chaos from the east. They'll soon be here, so we need to prepare for those battles. Let's use our influence to recruit an even better Lord than is usually available. So there's several Lords for us to choose from, but I'm going to go for Rubinus. She costs 60 influence, but for that we get the strong trait, which gives her plus 40 armor and plus 20% weapon strength. She can help defend one of the key ritual sites, and it also completes our mission that we were given at the start of this turn, Call the Wardens. I'm also going to recruit a few Silver Helms to bulk up the defence. Now we have our rituals defended, we can have a look at how Teklisa can make an impact. We've already been using our Intrigue at Court earlier in the campaign to meddle with the Lizardmen's relationship and prevent them joining forces. They will be much easier to defeat, one at a time. As we can see, we've been assigned a mission to take Tlaxlan. This town is a ritual site and will gain us extra wave fragments, our ritual currency. Now let's move Teklisa further towards this settlement. We can also see our Elven Espionage working well for us, as we have a trade agreement with Hexoatl. We can see all the way up to Tlaxlan, so we know the coast is clear. Let's steal some technology, using our mage Kavina to help increase our research rate. This has caused her to level up, so let's upgrade her steal technology skill and we can end the turn there. Our strategy of stunting the progress of the Druki is beginning to take even more shape. Our allies Lothan are now mobilising against the Dark Elf settlement, and we have established a non-aggression pact with Hmong. Closer to home, let's move Teklisa closer to his destination. He is now trespassing in Hexoatl land. They could become a real issue for us soon, so we will need to think about how we can make life difficult for them. They only have one main ally, the New World colonies. Let's try and drive a wedge between them and Hexoatl. Using Intrigue at Court, we can start to deteriorate their relationship. Some dare defy us. We shall sour relations between Lord Masdamundi of Hexoatl and Philip Billings of New World Colonies. In the long term, this will be far more destructive than a direct strike. Now they're still trusted friends, but we are starting to sow the seeds of doubt. Because we are still trading with Hexawatl, we can see that they have their main army in the Northern Territories. If we can destroy their relationship with the New World colonies, we could split their territories and make it easier for us to take those settlements. Now, if we head back to our ritual sites quickly, we can see the forces are almost on our towns. Let's move WARHAMMER further down south to help reinforce our ritual site. We can't afford to lose it at this stage of the ritual. We will need to move her into march stance to ensure she gets there in time. Even though our army will be tired in battle, it should be worth the risk. And we can end the turn here. These ritual disruption forces are really getting close now. The puppets of chaos are at the gates and have besieged our settlement, and the warband of the eagle aren't far away either. We need to attack chaos right away to ensure we don't get ganged up on by both of them and get swarmed. Now let's make sure we're in control of this situation. Thanks to our new elite general and our reinforcing army, we have outmaneuvered the puppets of chaos and made this a winnable battle for us. Now let's upgrade our new general. I'm going to choose Inspiring Presence to help with the next upcoming battle, and change the army stance to Lilia's Blessing, a new stance for the High Elves, which will help make our wizard even more powerful in the next battle. Now let's move Teklisa towards his destination and end the turn there. Our technology maritime empire has just finished. This has given us even more oversight over the New World by allowing us to spy on all sea regions. Now we need to pick a new technology. I'm going to go for light Ithilmar armor, so we can give a buff to our spearmen, archers and Northern Sea Guard. Now let's change our focus to destroying these armies threatening our ritual. As we've played this tactically and managed to keep our armies down south, and using intrigue at court to meddle up north, we can sally forth and win both battles to continue with our ritual. And let's also ensure that our secondary mission of taking Tlaxlan is completed. We can take Teklisa out of march stance now and begin the assault on the settlement. We're also going to activate a rite, Improvisation of Hall, which gives the Swordmasters of Hoeth in our army armor and experience buffs, as well as a new ability, Vor's Hammer, which causes a powerful explosion and affects settlement walls. We've also been granted a powerful item. I'm going to choose the enchanted Ithilmar breastplate, which gives us an armor and melee defense boost. I'm going to leave you with a short montage of Teklisa taking this settlement, which I hope you're going to enjoy, and of course, thank you very much for watching this High Elves Let's Play.